Got the wireless mic working finally. Um, the problem was the lack of level, and found a way around that. So that's okay. It means I don't have to be right up against the Blue Yeti microphone, and we can retire it for a while. And this will let me do some more stuff with the green screen, getting up against it, playing with backgrounds. Well, let's see what's happened this week. Fortunately, for us, and sad for the people in Venezuela, the earthquake, the death toll keeps going up. I mean, it's so bad that they can't come up with a number because there's so many people that are trapped in there. And I remember from previous earthquakes, there's people that managed to survive somehow for a week or more uh, in collapsed rubble at the bottom of the building with five floors on top of them. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the people there. The death toll, I'm afraid, is going to keep going up, and the injuries. Washington has said it will provide a massive response of aid, and I certainly hope it does. The U.S. can afford to do things that are destructive, and let's see if it can afford to do constructive things as well. So out on the sidewalk here in Vilcabamba, as we sit there and sip our Coke or alcohol, we talk about this stuff. And earthquakes that we've experienced here, they've never been in southern Ecuador. They've never been real bad. They were on the coast a couple of years ago, and historically there's been a few, but here it's more volcanoes. We've got something like 13 major volcanoes, none of them in the south for some reason. If you map the ring of fire around the Pacific, it tends to go right up through uh, Ecuador. I don't know what it does in Venezuela. Maybe it goes inland. Uh, I'll take another look at that. But we sit on the sidewalks and talk about probably how fortunate we are, and remember the recent earthquakes. Well, there was a little, they call them terremoto. Terremoto in Spanish. We had a little one like 2 in the morning a couple of weeks ago. Some of us noticed it and some of us did not. I can remember maybe three or four or five here over the 15 years I've been here. And there's always that thought. The first thought is, what is this? What is going on? Like, well, obviously it's an earthquake. And the second thought is, where is my passport? Because when you got to get out into the street and take a minimal with you, whatever you're wearing, but you got to bring that passport and the money, of course. Can't live without either one. So, knock on wood, we should be all right here. Aside from that, what's going on? Met some new people in the last week. That's something we do all the time here. A few people are coming in. Bob the Buddhist was out on the coast for his 3 months. Every year he does that, and he came back and he said that there are not nearly as many surfers and party people in Olan, which is a major surfing area. The headlines about Ecuador have cut down on tourism, and I believe we see that here. Although a lot of the tourism here is internal from people from the big city of Loja. They come down here to visit the boonies, almost Peru. That's what's happening or not happening. I'm losing weight. Me and Charlito, my landlord, are having a weight loss contest. Let's see who can shrink down the fastest. Because his doctor has told him he needs to do that. Mine, I don't have one right now. I probably need to go and get a cardiologist, but I don't need a specialist to tell me that I need to lose about 40 pounds. Now, I don't know if I can go beyond 40 pounds. Right now I'm at 255, And all those charts have me in the area of 210, 215. So I think 40 pounds to get me down to 215 would be a reasonable target. The prize, I get to suffer another few years. Oh, don't say that. You think it's going to make any difference one way or another? You know, whether it's fickle fate or the Great Spirit, um, uh, those two will decide on their own. I don't think they need much input from me. So here we are, another video in the can, and I'm going to post it, I suppose. Y'all take care of yourselves, and if you can do it, mash that subscription button. I just actually subscribed to another channel the other day. Um, I appreciated what the person is doing, going out there and risking landing in alligator Alcatraz. So I did the subscription thing. And if you are anything other than totally bored with what I do here, it'd be good if you did that. Put a thumbs up. That's nice too. I don't ever expect to make any money on this, but who knows? Stranger things have happened. Take care of yourself, take care of others, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.